So without further ado, I am super excited. Our first speaker today is the amazing Sherry Curley. And her talk title is No Fail Organizing, Even When No Joy is Sparked. Conquer fear of organizing because there is no failure. Yep, that's right, no failure. Only steps that haven't been groovy for you. Through hands-on techniques, games, and optimizing distractions, we will explore methods to organize, minimize, and strategize in harmony with your own brain. Sherry Curley, aka The Practical Sort, is a home organizer, speaker, and organization motivator who frequently draws upon her former career at the EPA to help others reduce, reuse, recycle, and reimagine. She adores working with clients and audiences to help them simplify life through personalized, practical, eco-friendly solutions. She crafts weekly productivity and time-saving tips at thepracticalsort.com. She also hosts a monthly blog along with podcasts, videos, and community workshops. You can subscribe to her monthly newsletter at thepracticalsort.com to keep up with her latest tips, musings, and observations. Sherry has appeared on Katu's Afternoon Live in local magazines, newspapers, and podcasts. If you're struggling with organizational challenges or host a group looking for a dynamic speaker, The Practical Sort is a practical solution. Without further ado, let's put our hands together for Sherry Curley.
I think she said it all. I can go sit down. Thank you, Erin, and thank you all. As Erin said, my name is Sherry Curley. I'm also known as The Practical Sort because I provide practical home organizing solutions. I'm also an organizing motivator and speaker. And some of you may not know this, but I possess a superpower. I can help to make your clutter. Now, I hope that Erin does not mind. Sorry, honey. But on the way over here, I had a hit that I needed to change up my speech a little bit. I will touch upon the no failure thing. But this, oops, look at me keep doing that. This is something that not only am I doing, can you hear now? How about now? Okay. Not only is this something that I am dealing with and my mom is dealing with, my clients are dealing with it, and every single one of you will face this someday. But as a way of me introducing this, what I would like you all to do is close your eyes, if you feel safe to do so. Imagine walking up to your front door of your home, whether it's your apartment or a house, and beeline over to your home office. And if you don't have a home office, wherever it is that you pay your bills, you do your work, whatever. Is there a desk, a chair, a computer, a printer, a bookshelf, some books, a filing cabinet, files, file folders, papers, piles of papers, bills? Do you have maybe a window in the room that has curtains or blinds on it? Maybe there's an area rug on the floor. But let's leave that office now and go to your living space, your living room or your family room. And what's in there? There's a sofa, a love seat, a chair, a table, coffee table, end tables, lamps, entertainment center with a TV, stereo. Maybe you've got a mantle with photographs of loved ones, or maybe those photographs are on the walls, with paintings on the walls. Is there a window with blinds or curtains, or maybe an area rug like this? Let's go to your bedroom now. Maybe there's a bed, a dresser, night tables and some lamps, a wardrobe, mirror. Maybe there's a bookshelf and some books. Do you have a window in there with blinds and curtains? Now let's go to your closet. Probably some hangers in there, skirts, pants, dresses, shirts, accessories, shoes, dress shoes, casual shoes. Now, if you will please leave your home and come back here to the audience and open up your eyes. Everything that you saw, everything that you saw is what secondhand expert and author Adam Minter describes as your material legacy. These are all of the things that someday, when you either go to downsize to a smaller home, or maybe to a living facility, assisted living facility, or upon your demise, somebody, whether it's you before your demise, or a loved one, a child, a spouse, a friend, will have to deal with. Now, we didn't even look at your kitchen, your playroom, your attic, your garage, your basement. All of these things will take somebody's time, emotional and physical effort. Hopefully, if they have to dispose of it in some way, whether it's gifted, donated, recycled, or trash, we'll do so in an environmentally and socially responsible way. Now, if your home looks something like this, maybe you have smaller quarters, maybe you have a home, maybe not so much stuff in there. Maybe if you are blessed with an orderly gene type, embarking on a process like this may not be so tough for you. Maybe you'll know how to start and where to start. But, let's say for instance, this is what your home looks or feels like. And if you are not blessed with an orderly gene type, where to start and how to start might be a little more daunting for you. But I want every single one of you to know that there is no failure in organizing. Hell yeah, it's easy for her to say she's an organizer. No, seriously. There is no failure in organizing. It may just mean if it's never worked for you that you haven't found the magic sauce for you yet. And you may look at this picture and go, well, hell, that was a failure. And I want you all to know this was not. The woman who lived here apparently lived her life in a very organized manner. Through some circumstances in her life where she lost people, she replaced those people with things. These were her security blanket. When we got her out of the situation and into an assisted facility where perhaps she was getting the attention, the affection that she needed, all that excess stuff, that security blanket was not necessary anymore. Okay, is there anyone here who knows where the #1 place in the household that clutter begins? And if you've been to one of my performances before, let's let somebody who hasn't take a shot at it. Garage?
I think that's kitchen or your dining room table.
Could be. Anybody else?
Office area.
Office area? Bedroom. These are all great guesses. This is the #1 place where clutter begins. And since we know this is the #1 place that clutter begins, we need to go here for solutions. And the way that I do that is I offer 2 assessments that you can find on my website, which is thepracticalsort.com. They're free, and I will warn you, these assessments are highly generalized, they're oversimplified, but what they're going to do is they're going to give each of us a starting point, because it's going to tell us kind of the techniques that we need to use to get and stay motivated. So for instance, you take the assessment and we find out that you are a social type. You're a social butterfly. That's the brain type assessment. Then what I would suggest to you is any type of project you're doing, big or small, get some support. Get a buddy on board, your best friend, a spouse, maybe even a professional organizer. As long as it's somebody who's not going to judge you, they're going to help to keep you motivated, on track, and you can bounce ideas off of them. And hey, I don't know what to do. They can say, hey, how about try this? If your sensory preference assessment indicates that you are a kinesthetic sort, or a tactile, kinesthetic tactile, you learn, you do things by touching, by feeling, experiencing. This is really important for all of you, but for a kinesthetic, it is crucial. Make sure your climate control is set to baby bear. Not too hot, not too cold. Your lighting, not too bright, not too dim. Your clothes, not too loose, not too tight, and not itchy. Because anything that's going to distract you, you're going to be miserable, and nothing's going to get done. That to-do list is going to sit there. Now, I could continue to tell you about all these things, but what I want to do is I want to show you. So I need 4 volunteers, and we need to do this quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on up. Okay. Ladies, we are going to clean up the playroom floor. All these toys are scattered on the playroom floor, but I didn't want to do that to Erin's space, so they're all in boxes. We are going to get 15 seconds to take everything out of the boxes and categorize them into these bins. You're going to work as partners, so partner up. Do you want to come over here with Marley?
Should we move this?
We can move these just as long as I don't forget to give them.
Or not? You can throw that on the floor too. What is it? I don't know.
This is my timer.
Is that still there?
This is okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we can move this out of the way for now,
Okay, great.
and I'm going to time you. So you're going to get 15 seconds to empty everything out of your boxes and into these bins, but wait a second. Before we do that, I'm going to tell a quick story. People ask me, so why are you so passionate about this organizing thing? This is why. Because on any given day, my brain looks like both of these. There's no filing system up there. It's a mess. It's a bunch of piles of papers and garbage. And when I need to look for a word, a phrase, a date, an event, I can't put my hands on it. So in order to compensate, my spaces need to be clean, clear, and orderly. But what it does for me is it gives me the compassion to understand the chaos that others are going through. I understand. The other thing that's led me to do is I am totally geeking out on the brain. ADD, ADHD, OCD, autism spectrum, Asperger's. And trying to find techniques for all those different types to figure out how are we going to make this easy for you? How are we going to make it fun for you? So ladies, I'm just going to set my clock here. You guys can have this bin. You all can have this. And you're going to have 15 seconds to correctly, you have to do this correctly now, toys, balls, and books, get them into your bins, and the first team that does it is going to win. So let me get my timer. Okay, you guys gotta get ready, and I'll move out of the way so everybody can see. Okay? Nope. Well, you can do it any way you want. You can strategize. On your mark, get set, go. Okay. These two won by a. Oh, wait a minute. That got it now.
Okay, team.
Okay.
This is a ball. And it
Oh no! I almost feel like we need a rematch. But I have to say, I did call them, so we're just going to give these prizes to these guys. So, okay, if you can find, yes. So if you can, that other bag, this is all falling out. Here you go. Sorry about that. It's all falling. Yes.
Sure.
No, that was for them. They won. Sorry, originally. They won. So I just did the winning. She gets this.
The ball's in the room and it's okay.
Okay, wait a second. Before you guys go sit down, what did you think? Well, let's look at this experience. What happened here? Was it fun?
It was pure panic. I know. I'm so glad. It was great fun. Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun. Okay, what else? Anything that anybody else can take away from this?
It was super awkward.
It was awkward. Okay. Okay. And that's totally valid. Anything else?
Quick, having
Siva.
Having the destinations labeled made me label the items in the box first, and I knew exactly where everything needed to go.
Okay.
I think setting a timer was like magic.
Okay.
I was told the mantra I have at home, where does this go? Everyone know where this goes. You know where it goes, just put it.
Put it away. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to end this because we only have a few minutes left. But thank you all, ladies.
Thank you.
So what we did, thank you all. What we did was we turned in mundane things into a game, and hopefully that was a little fun. Now, I will say for somebody like me who's on the left side of the brain, I live by my lists. I don't waste my time with games. But for somebody on that side of the brain, that's more fun, is turning something into like a game of beat the clock. Is there anybody else out here who uses lists, who will put things on their list and get the high just to cross them off? Okay, that's me. I don't waste my time on games. We had a partnership going. We had support going there. Someone to help us do it. It was more fun. We got support. We got done with it quicker. We had the accountability of somebody else. We could ask ideas, etc. We also had a timer. That kept us accountable, kept us on track. We set it for a reasonable amount of time and we got it done. Okay? These are just a few ideas, but some of you may be saying, I don't know what the hell to do. I don't know where to start or how to do this. You can find me. I love talking to folks on the phone about what's going on. I offer a free phone consultation where we can just talk about the sticky points, what's not working for you, and try to come up with some solutions. You can find me at Sherry, Sherri, at thepracticalsort, SORT.com, at Sherri at thepracticalsort.com, or thepracticalsort.com. I also have some information that you found on your chairs, and so you can find me on there. As Erin said, every Monday I put out a practical lifestyle tip. Every month I put out a newsletter that compiles all the tips that came out that month. It includes my blog, which is a deeper dive into everything organizing, well-being, and the environment. It may include my YouTube videos, media appearances, resources for donation, for recycling. You can subscribe to that if you would like. Each of you got a little ticket on your paperwork. Some of you got pens, so you can share the pens if you'd like. And fill that out. But what I want you to know is on the back. On the back is a pledge. We talked before about your material legacy. The burden that may be someday on yourself, and I know because I'm going through this right now, or on somebody else. We want to make this easy. On the back, if you are willing, pledge just one thing to get rid of when you go home. Just one, that's it. When I go home, I'm going to do the same thing. Every day for the past 2 weeks, I've been finding one thing and putting it in a box. And then I drop it off at the donation center or recycling. If you would like to do this, I have a basket over there. Before we leave today, I'm going to do a drawing for another prize if I pick your little winning ticket. So again, it's Sherri at thepracticalsort.com. I'll be here to answer questions.
We were both like, oh, it doesn't feel right.
Let's give another warm round of applause for Sherri Curley. We got some prize swapping going on here.